took place in Chicago. Nearly all the major players in the business were there, and with our fingers firmly on the button as usual, so was Movies Games Watch, digging deep into the world of CD-ROM, 3DO, virtual reality, and taking an exclusive look at some of the games that'll be hitting the British scene over the coming months. The multi-million-pound games business gets inspiration for games from a wide variety of sources. Books and movies are the obvious ones, but see if you can guess what inspired this new Mega Drive game, Cool Spot, which will be out in Britain early in the autumn.
It's a scrolling platform game. It's got 10 levels of normal play, plus additional bonus levels as well. And you have to control this character as he strives to set free his fellow Spots who've been captured. It's a crazy game, loads of music, loads of jumping around, loads of firing fizzy bubbles around. Swing on bubbles, play with toys. It's just a mad game.
Our second sneak preview this week is a very different sort of game. The Companions of Xanth is a sort of strange brain-teasing quest based on the weird and wonderful universes created by science fiction writer Piers Anthony.
The main character is named Doug, and he plays a person from the real world who is drawn into this magical world called Xanth. In Xanth, every creature and every person has a magical talent, and it's also a pun-based universe. Everything in the world has two meanings. It's based on various puns that Piers Anthony writes. So you play the game by clicking on the pictures. There's a companion in the game that you select. And the way you select that is, this is a character, he's kind of the narrator of the game. His name is Grundy Gollum. And he says, okay, I'm ready to select your companion. And so you have a choice of an elf or a centaur or a Naga princess or a demoness. And the person who will be of most help to you in this game is not a Naga, who is the character on the cover of the box.
You'll need all the help you can get solving the puzzles and riddles in Xanth. Some people say that the game solution is completely beyond the pale, which makes things pretty tricky if it keeps flying off into the distance.
It's very easy to play, although it can be a complex game. It's very simple to play.
Easy and difficult. There were far too many games in Chicago to feature in just one show. So we'll take you back over the next couple of weeks for more exclusive sneak previews of the hottest new games due out in Britain soon. Plus, there'll be up-to-the-minute advice about what it's like to have a career in the games business and the best way to get started. Watch this space. Robert Redford plays a millionaire out all the way from America. There have been 3 Back to the Future films, all of which have been ultra successful. So successful that in Hollywood, a ride has been based on them.
Biff? Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
A few months ago, Movies was there when it was being constructed.
What happens in order to create a project like Back to the Future, or any of our projects, we base our attractions on the motion pictures and television shows that are in development here at Universal Studios. So when a script comes in, when a story comes in, we start thinking about how we're going to translate that into 3 dimensions, how we're going to allow our visitors who come here every day to experience that film or television show live and teach them a little bit about how it was made at the same time.
To my crowning achievement,
the new experimental 8-passenger DeLorean time travel vehicle.
This really is a state-of-the-art attraction. This takes everything that there is today that's state-of-the-art in computers and controls, in hydraulics and pneumatics, in liquid nitrogen, believe it or not, to create the cold air and the fog and the clouds, so that when you're flying through the clouds, you really feel it, you see it, and in fact, you can't even see the nose in front of your face at times. We even employ doctors, psychologists, physiologists, people to help us create sensations and translate into 3 dimensions safely the feelings and the impact, for example, of hitting a wall in Back to the Future. What's it feel like to crash into a building?
And those sensations can be felt inside this domed theatre.
This is the IMAX projection room where we project the Back to the Future ride film that you experience during the ride. The film itself cost $20 million for 4.5 minutes worth of film. It's the most expensive piece of film ever shot. It's projected through this projector here, which is actually liquid cooled. We're going to take you up to the front here. The projector moves into position, looks out that hole, and projects onto the large dome screen that you saw earlier. And the projected image covers about 270 degrees of your peripheral vision, the largest filmed image available in the industry.
So where do the visitors fit into all this?
Voila, your very own DeLorean, which seats 8 people. As you can see, we only have the back end of the DeLorean here right now. That's because the rest of the DeLorean, which will be sitting over in this area, after you board it, rises up on a huge mechanism down there, rises up on this mechanism into the projection dome where you actually experience the ride. All these mechanics that you see below the vehicle are what we call a motion base. That's all hydraulics that simulate motion. It's perfectly synchronized to all the flying motions within the film. So immediately during this huge 80-foot projection screen, you actually feel as though you're flying back in time with Doc Brown. Doc Brown talks to you on a video monitor on the dashboard. Biff Tannen taunts you from the other car. And basically,